I will be reading two poems, one by Robert Frost and one by Theodore Roethke. The first one, I Knew a Woman by Theodore Roethke, written in 1958. This poem, you can see it's a man describing how he feels about a woman. He describes it through metaphors. He compares himself a lot through the poem. You'll see that he's not very too fond of himself, but is very fond of her beauty. At the end, he describes what life is about. It's not about just counting days, but it's about watching the person you love. I knew a woman, lovely in her bones. When small birds sighed, she would sigh back to him. When she moved more ways than one. The shapes a bright container contained. And her choice of virtues, only gods should speak, or English poets who grew up on Greek. I'd have them sing chorus, cheek to cheek. How well her wishes went. She stroked my chin, she taught me to turn and counter turn and stand. She taught me to touch the undulant white skin. I nibbled meekly from her preferred hand. She was sickle, I pour, I rake, coming from behind her pretty sake. But what prodigious mowing we do make. Love's like a gander and adores a goose. Her full lips pursed the errant note to seize. She played it quick, she played it light and loose. My eyes, they dazzled at her flowing knees. Her several parts would keep a purse repose, or one hip quiver with a mobile nose. She moved in circles, and those circles moved. Let seed be grass and grass turn into hay. I'm a mater to emotion, not my own. What's freedom for? To know eternity. I swear she casts a shadow white as stone. But who would count eternity in days? These old bones live to learn her weight and ways. I measure time by how a body sways. The next poem is by Robert Frost. It's called Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. This poem is about a man who goes through the woods contemplating whether he wants to live or not. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He won't see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it's queer to be stopping without a farmhouse near, between the woods and a frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there's some mistake. The only sound's a sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.